Hey everyone, welcome back to the BVTV Gaming Channel. We're here with another WWE 2008 Smackdown vs. Raw Smackdown General Manager Mode episode. See, we're still in third place. This game hates us. I'm convinced. I am so sick of it. I am sick of the disrespect that this game continues to provide to me. I don't understand why it hates me so much. I really don't. Explain, America. Explain. Where have I gone wrong? Where have these gone wrong? Like, I don't understand. What am I doing wrong? Someone give me the cheat code to this game. I think last week was Cyber Sunday. You said you sucked per usual. Um, Ric Flair is WWE champion 17 times. This has been an interesting series. I will say the 3 seasons we've done this now. Yeah, it has not disappointed. However, folks, on the first, we're doing 3 Smackdowns, by the way. So 2 matches here, 2 matches here, 1 match here. And we've got this triple threat match coming up, which is Elijah Burke, Matt Hardy, and King Booker. Meanwhile, Roddy Piper and Cody go 1-on-1 singles match. Shad takes on Mark Henry with JTG and HK at ringside. The Elimination Tag Team match, 6-man scenario tag. Bret Hart, The Undertaker, and Jeff Hardy take on the team of Rick Rude, Triple H, and CM Punk. And on top of that, a parking lot brawl between Randy Orton and The Rock. Try to skip this one, skip that one, skip that one. Wow. Was it JTG who beat Sean, or is it Chad who beat Sean? Now it's Chad who beat Mark Henry. It's a wild. I guess we will have to be. I want to be Bret Hart's script. And I don't care because it's the return of the Hitman. The fact that we have Bret Hart is awesome. Look at this crowd. They're on their feet here, ladies and gentlemen. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. He is Bret, the Hitman Hart. You gotta think Bret Hart, since he's arrived on the scene, he's been wanting to get into that World Championship picture. Triple H, since he's gotten here the week before Bret Hart, he's been wanting to get into the World title picture. The Undertaker has got a shot for the World title. Now, it's kind of hard. Triple H and the Undertaker have very good cases for wanting to be in that match. However, it's just not that simple. The Undertaker is here. Yeah, I think for Taker, ever since he was supposed to have that one-on-one match with Randy Orton that got turned into that Elimination Chamber match, that was his opportunity. He's not getting another shot there. That's his title. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing their tag team partner. He is none other than the charismatic enigma, the Cruiserweight Champion, Jeff Hardy. You know, something stuck in my tooth and it's like stuck there. It sucks. And the man with the greatest theme music in wrestling history. He is your reigning, your defending world heavyweight champion, the ravishing one, ravishing Rick Rude. You can forget his rival, Jeff Hardy, was actually Jeff Hardy who ended the Cruiserweight Championship reign of Rick Rude. So probably be some rude awakenings heading Jeff Hardy's way. And Rick Rude's tag team partner, he is none other than the game, Triple H. Excuse me, wow. My apologies. And introducing their opponent, he is one of the longest reigning world champions, CM Punk. Punk looking to take the Cruiserweight title off of Jeff Hardy here tonight. Unfortunately, Ray was not on our brand. It was so upsetting. What in the world? Don't know who that is. Who am I again? Bret Hart? Oh, that... again. I'm going to find a way
he likes fighting
to make
dirty,
Bret Hart...
and it's easy to see why. He's really
like
good
a feature
at it.
In this.
He
I
certainly
need
is,
Hart to be
and I hope he's proud of himself.
Yeah.
Personally, I find it disgusting.
There's so many narratives I've got to drive before Armageddon.
And there's the reversal.
Like, can you imagine like a rivalry with Punk and Hart, right?
Bret Hart calls himself the best there is, the best
Also,
there
Punk
was,
and Triple
and
H.
the best there ever will be.
And that's a hard point to argue.
You know,
You're
like
not
there's a
kidding.
couple
He's
good
right on
rivalries
at least two counts, and I might not be able to
and
see
even
the
Bret
future,
Hart
but I
and The
bet
Rock.
he's right
I
on
mean,
that one too.
there's a
That's
lot
a pretty
we could
safe
do
bet. I doubt we'll ever see another
Hitman.
superstar in our
And if we
lifetimes
can tell
like the
some really good
legendary
stories, I don't even
Hitman.
think that like dude needs a title. Like, I would have no problem putting 5
the
rivalries
referee
in
is
the program,
down. What's going to happen
knowing
now?
that
Anything
it can
and
be so
everything.
beneficial
No
to have
ref
Bret Hart in
means
these
this is
programs.
just dumb. You don't win a match by taunting your opponent to death.
I disagree. Getting the crowd on your side can be a huge psychological boost.
We're gonna make a choke.
Nice reversal.
This is actually working.
Uh-oh,
Pile driver.
On their head.
What a pile driver.
This should be enough.
That may have knocked his opponent out cold. And here's the cover.
I have a weak drop kick, if you ask me. This elimination tornado tags the match.
Something they want to share with us.
That's their right. They paid for their tickets after all.
Oh, he doesn't go for the chop in this? That's so upsetting. Because I was actually looking forward to the chop,
I don't
honestly.
think this could end the match right here.
It absolutely could. A pile driver like that is not something you just shake off.
Damn it. Referee is close to being cooked, though, so it's like, okay.
I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of it.
He's got him covered.
Wow. Ref, you are a piece of work.
And there's the counter.
So where's Bret got here? Is he going for another neck breaker like
Talk
this?
about adding insult to injury.
Oh, no.
And these fans love it.
Yeah, but you got to worry more about the injury and less about the insult till the match is over.
Oh, now he wants to get in the ring?
And there's the pin.
1, 2.
What just... What?
He's 3 seconds away from victory.
I was so confused on what happened. I was like, what did the game just do?
He wasted no time going for that pin.
2.
Great reversal.
Come on, tap him out. Oh, he got out of that? Okay, Rick Rude.
The Undertaker's got an impressive history here in WWE, but you're only as good as your last match.
How can you say that? The dead man has proven himself time and time again.
Undertaker has earned his rep, no doubt about it, but you got to know when to call it a day. There's a fine line between legend and has-been.
I can't believe you can
just
sit here and even imply
this guy
that The
has
Undertaker
been,
might be a
wild.
has-been. That could be hazardous to your health.
Maybe that's why I didn't come out and say it then. I'm just saying the thing about being at the top is there's nowhere to go but down.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
That's a smart move. Slamming his opponent's head into the barrier.
Rick Rude, the world champion, is done. And Triple H just watched the world heavyweight champion get pinned. Bret Hart just pinned the world heavyweight champion. Again, this makes the claim the game.
You can't afford to take a move like that.
The game right now is the odd man out. With the way it's looking, I mean, you gotta take it into consideration. Hart just pinned the world champion. Taker has been pinned by Triple H.
These
Rick
superstars
Rude
give everything they've got when they're in a match like this.
Has
but
had a
lot
match
of
and beat the
people
game.
don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes too.
No question.
So it's like the number one contender, the Undertaker, has been pinned by Triple H.
You've got to sacrifice just
after
about
the fact
everything
that
for your career.
Triple H lost
it has
to
to be
Rick
as
Rude.
important to you.
I don't know.
But that would mean if you beat the number one contender, shouldn't you be added to the match? You know, there's a lot that should be considered here. And now Bret Hart just beat the world champion. He just pinned him 1, 2, 3.
Oh man, we've seen this before.
Now the game is gone, and now Jeff Hardy will pin the man who face at Armageddon. Well, damn. Whisper in the Wind did it for CM Punk. That's actually kind of wild. Jeff picked this guy. But you get what I'm saying. It adds a lot of question mark to the Armageddon pay-per-view. And mind you, let's not forget Survivor Series is right before that. Taker's gonna get that one-on-one shot, or is he? The Survivor Series is gonna be the fatal four. At this point, I think that's what we're gonna have to do.
Jeff Hardy. Bret.
Because I'm not I don't know what to do with the world title. It is a mess, the world title picture right now. Almost fell and busted my behind. Of course, parking lot brawl here. The Rock and Randy Orton gonna go blow for blow, toe to toe here tonight. If I'm not mistaken, I believe The Rock also defended the United States title not so long ago against Randy, which this is kind of what's going to preemptively lead up to that rivalry going as crazy as it is. And it's funny looking at this with my better HDMI one being on the HDMI connector to like my Streamlabs screen is wild, because what that looks like is not what it looks like on my TV. So I'm glad to know it does wonders. I forgot if this was like, why does it do that? I hate that stupid thing in this game. It's the one thing I just generally don't like. Like, why are we constantly... It's so stupid. Like, I'm honestly not a fan of that. Like, the fact that if you have a chair to the side, just let it swing it from the side. The Rock is going for it. The closest thing we're getting to a casket match is right here. And The Rock, will see you next week, baby. And The Rock gets put in a casket. Just like that. God, he looks angry. No one is injured. Is Punk still like fatigued for whatever reason? I think Punk's fatigue is going down, which is good. I don't know why his fatigue's that high to begin with. But everyone else is going down too, which is good. Okay, where's Taker? Oh, okay, good. I feel like 11 weeks is the longest you can do a rivalry in this game for whatever reason. Oops, wrong thing. Did our... I think, it didn't move, okay. How we doing here on fan support? We're kind of going up. It looks like, I think. Do we have a better week? Is that what happened? 4. Oh, because we actually had, we earned our 4-star essentially is what they're telling me. This is normally where I might slander here. So I don't feel like I need to do any title matches on this show just because, I mean, realistically speaking, let's see what our contracts look like. Okay, I do have to start re-signing people next week. Shit. I'm gonna have to hope for money right now, so I'll slander during. Well, I'm not gonna. No, I think this is. I need the money. Hit that. I need the money. Yeah, I just don't feel like I need to put any title on the line. Going ahead and just kind of seeing where we're heading at for Armageddon. At the at this show, I'll do it. So the week after or the SmackDown after, we'll have the tag team titles online. But until then, I don't find the need to have a title line for like the next 4 shows. If you count this one to all the way down. Now that being said, I do want to do. A pick your poison type of match. And what I mean by that is, pick your opponent type of match. So we're going to primarily focus on rivalries here. So Rick Rude is going to be in competition tonight. Triple H is not in a rivalry. I can't do that. Damn it. Cannot do that. So Undertaker's going to be in action tonight. Over here. Against Bret Hart. And Rick Rude, who has high fatigue for whatever reason, is going to be at ringside. Now, what we're going to do here, because CM Punk's kind of in the same boat for whatever reason, CM Punk's going to come down here. Jeff Hardy is going to go one-on-one with... I'm figuring out. Hold on. Oh, I can't do it. Damn it. I know exactly what I'll do. Jeff Hardy, Shawn Michaels, CM Punk. And then JTG will be over here. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay, so that's perfect there with the pick your poison. And then over here, we'll do kind of like the same deal in terms of... Wait, no. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Perfect. Okay. So this is the United States one, which means Randy Orton, if his attack last week, is going to see The Rock in action. The Rock is going to go one-on-one. Huh. With Triple H. Then over here, with The Rock at ringside, and JTG will go one-on-one with The Rock. So it's 3, 4, 8, 11. So I could do a 6-man here, actually. I'll do it with who's left. Carlito. Elijah Burke, King Booker, Mark Henry, Matthew Hardy, Randy Ricks in action, and Roddy Piper. Wow, this looks really one-sided. Okay, it was okay, good. I did put elimination tournament tag. So the one match that I do want to play is The Rock versus Triple H. I feel like that's a match that we absolutely have to play. Bret versus Taker is kind of another one. However, I do want to feature these guys on the episode, so we're going to do that. Because if I do 3, we kind of skip the next the next episode next week, which is not fair at all. Okay, good. So Undertaker was able to get a get back here on Bret. So now that that helped out Taker really. So Taker's got a pin on Bret. Bret's got a pin on the champ. Triple H has got a pin on Undertaker. So everyone's kind of just looking at each other. And of course, Rick Rude has a pin on the game. So now everything is kind of intersected perfectly. It's as good as it can get for me, and I'm not complaining for the world title picture. It's absolutely it really sets up a Fatal 4 match at Survivor Series as long as I have that slot. Again, I'm booking as in a way that I believe I have this slot, when in reality, I have no idea. I'm going to find out at Survivor Series when we have to book that card, which is kind of scary because, again, that happened to me with December to Dismember on year 1, where I thought I had the chamber too, because I remember December to Dismember having the chamber, and I didn't have the chamber, so I had to make it Hell in a Cell. But you guys catch the drift, I think, for the most part.
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Introducing first, folks, he is none other than Carlito.
Tag team match.
Carlito, everybody. Woohoo. And of course, Carlito's tag team partner, he is none other than Elijah Burke. And the man who can slice a tomato / tornado, he is none other than Matt freaking Hardy. I'm sure I got things stuck out of my teeth. It sucks. However, folks, their opponent, he is a former world heavyweight champion. He is none other than King Booker. Good, show your pose, King. Show your pose. That's right. And his partner, he is one half of the reigning defending WWE Tag Team Champions, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. And last but not least, he is a WWE Hall of Famer. In this series, he's a former WWE champion and a former ECW World Champion. He is none other than the Hot Rod, the Rowdy one, Roddy Piper. Why we made him a heel, I have no idea. But we did, so that's all that matters. So match 3 and 4 on this week, and then match 5 on the next week. Who am I again? Oh, okay. Matt, we're going at it from last week's show. I feel like some of these guys have mini rivalries because of how often they'll see each other, and they're not in a rivalry for that month or whatever. Or really, just for that program. Like,
There's
that's
no
the
doubt
best
in
way
my
I can
mind
honestly
that Mark
describe it.
Henry is the world's
If you're gonna get
strongest
featured
man.
now,
The
but
power
you know,
of this
I do
guy
my best to
is
show everybody.
absolutely incredible.
It's downright scary is what it is. We've seen Mark Henry absolutely destroy his opponents, and I hope we're not going to see
Thank
more
God I
of the
moved
same
out the
tonight.
way because Elijah really
Look,
give me
anyone
that.
who gets in the ring with
This one's
Mark
taking
Henry knows
everybody.
exactly what to expect, and if they're dumb
This
enough
King
to do
Booker
it,
is
that's
a
their
one-man
problem.
army.
What a counter that was!
Who needs a royal army when you're a king? More importantly,
slipped out
when
of
you're
that
King Booker. How did that just happen?
And there's the counter. He's got his opponent right where he wants
I
him.
thought he was slick.
And
He's
there
not
it
eat a
is,
scissor
the
kick.
scissors kick. He's got him covered. 1, 2.
Wow, he kicked out of the scissors kick. What in the name of botching?
He made his opponent look like a chump
No.
with that counter. You feel like a jerk when someone counters you like that.
Who undid the turnbuckle? That's the real question.
No
Who?
disrespect, but when is Matt Hardy just going to pack it in and call it a day?
I don't think you're ever going to see that from Matt Hardy. He's simply got too much passion and determination.
Wow, King Booker said, "You sit down, kid."
These
The
fans know what he's
bookend.
got
Oh
planned.
yeah, it's over.
They sure do, and there it is, the bookend. He's 3 seconds away from victory.
There's no way. There is no way. There is no.
And the
He
crowd has come
toe-tapped.
alive tonight with a chant directed
How
at
dare
the
you
superstars in the ring.
disrespect
You
the
can't
king
let
like
that
that?
break your focus, but that's easier said than done.
You will not have a place in the king's royal court because of your actions.
Look out, he's going for it.
The bookend. The bookend. He saw that one coming. And there's the pin. 1.
There we go. Good job, Piper. And Elijah Burke is gone first. Let's get rid of Carlito. I want Matt to suffer. Oh, Carlito's fighting back over there. He said no. That's not cool.
Man, this one's turned into a fight.
His opponent is out of it.
And he's making the most of it. He's locking in the sleeper,
This
and his opponent
big-
might be on the way out.
You know what, Mark Henry, I don't feel bad for you.
Nice reversal.
Watch it. He reversed it.
Carlito eat the bookend. Wow, poor
He's
Matt.
going for the pin.
That's a rough way to go. But Carlito's now done. And now
Here's a
Matt
move
gets to
that'll
suffer
leave you singing
courtesy
soprano.
of Roddy Piper.
And that ring rope is even less forgiving than it looks, folks. This is
He
not
is
a position you
tearing
want to find
Matthew's
yourself
handbags
in.
up. Matt, oh, poor Matt. He really went through it. You know, Matt, I would be kind of sympathetic and just beat you like this, but
Each
no.
of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. An injured superstar is like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to
Mark, you
hide it
wanna-
from your opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents
bookend
think
to
you're
Matt
easy
Hardy.
pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings,
That's
no
over.
matter how beaten up they get.
King Booker with all 3 eliminations. He is the man. And Matt Hardy is the final elimination. So it works out. It works out just fine. Congrats to the King's Royal Court, Mark Henry and Roddy Piper. Thanks. And of course, King Booker on being victorious.
Strongest man, Mark Henry.
And of course, The Rock versus Triple H, and The Rock's being featured twice on this, so is Triple H technically because, you know, the match. But hey, when you're in the main rivalries, this thing happens. The Rock has to put down the game. Ideally, what would happen here is The Rock would get RKO'd, and then obviously Hunter would pin him. But in this instance, The Rock would. We're gonna have The Rock win.
If you smell The Rock is cooking.
And introducing folks, he is the current United States champion. He is the People's champion, the Brahma Bull, the final boss, The Rock. I think The Rock's gotta be pissed at what Randy Orton did to him, putting him basically in a casket to end Smackdown last week. And of course, the game doing Randy Orton a favor, knowing that he's got that World Heavyweight Championship opportunity locked and secured. And why not give his former protege Randy Orton a favor tonight and weaken up The Rock about 2 weeks away from Survivor Series? The game Triple H is here tonight on Smackdown. I don't know why they had Tommy Dreamer in this game when you couldn't use him. Like, technically, the ECW general manager at the time, who was it? It wasn't Tommy, it was Paul Heyman. Put Paul there, you know, like, you have Coach, you have... Put Shane. Like, I don't know, do something. Not Dreamer, like, that's the whole... You made the roster limited as it was.
Reversal.
And not being able to use an ECW original, one of the more important ones. Like, why couldn't Taz be?
He was one step ahead on that one.
There's a lot they could have done, put it that way.
I've said it before, and I'll say it
Rock
again.
taunting, go for the
Nothing
rock
costs
bottom
you a
already.
match quicker than overconfidence.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant
It's almost like
superstar
how we utilize
who's
The Rock
rallying this
in
capacity
our
crowd behind him.
WTK24 series compared to how we utilize him here is such a stark difference.
A textbook
It's just,
reversal.
it's wild
Can he
to me.
follow up?
As I consider the fact that we just had The Rock go to war
He's
with
going for the
Fiend inside
pin.
that steel cage. And we put over the Fiend character, I think, pretty well. Now The Rock's got Triple H. This guy can't catch a break for real.
The people are
The
on their
Rock
feet.
said screw
They
it.
know what's coming
The
next.
Rock going
It's the most
for
electrifying
the
move
people's
in
elbow.
Sports entertainment, the people's elbow.
And this robbery goes back ages. Ming.
These superstars give everything. This
That
is
Randy
stupid.
can't believe it. Come on,
Why
Hunter.
is he risking everything by going up there?
And
How
there's
did
the
that,
pin.
how did that exactly hit him in the face? Like, how did your physics, please, explain, por favor?
Seeing The Rock in action again makes you realize just how great he really is.
I wish my
Come on,
in-ring
Rocky,
career
get up.
wasn't over so I could go one-on-one with the great one and find out who the greatest WWE champion of all time really is.
It's definitely not you, JBL. No one in the history of wrestling considers
I think
JBL
someone's been
the
taking
greatest
flying
WWE
lessons.
champion of all time. Not in this timeline, not in the next. There is no plot line.
He's
Oh,
adding
wait.
insult
The
to
Rock.
injury by using that
The
move
pedigree.
against his
The
opponent.
pedigree to the game. And adding insult to injury here would be The
He's going
Rock
for
beating
the
the game
pin.
via the pedigree 2. And the United States champion beats the game with his own finishing maneuver. Hey, there goes Melina again. She was on the screen, I think, for last episode. Why is my...
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
My camera's stupid.
Here's your winner,
That's what I have to say. Congrats to The Rock on beating his longtime rival in the game, Triple H, here tonight on Smackdown. So that was my great rendition of The Rock's theme song. So if anyone asks you, that's the right version. 4. I mean, I know they both got 4. Do I get 3.5? I somehow get 3.5. You, okay? Game, you. Because you can't tell me, for the love of God, that's accurate. Nuggets. 4. 4. I hate everybody. Ugh. I might be able to pay everyone. Like, might is a strong word, to be honest. Yeah, it's really not good. Because if you run out of money, you're really like SOL'd. And something tells me I don't have enough money. Because it's just not looking like it. Depending on how many, yeah, I don't. Oh, I'm definitely running out of. Well, I might. 4 people. Oh my God, I barely have money. I don't have a lot of money. Yeah, that's a problem. That is a massive problem. Wow. So to hype up this show, I know what we're gonna do. So the Undertaker is gonna team up with Bret Hart. Oh. The Undertaker and Rick Rude have to be in action tonight. Roddy Piper will team up with Rick Rude, while The Rock teams up with the Undertaker. That gets that out the way. What I can then set up is another tag team match. You guys are like, are you for real, dude? But it's going to be. I can't do that because The Rock's rival is Randy Orton. So we'll do this instead. Tag team title match. Not going to play that one. What this does is allow that rivalry to do its thing. Now, what I can do is in a tag team match, Jeff Hardy will team up with Bret Hart. That would never happen. Shad, because Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart hates Shawn Michaels. It's looking a little bit more realistic now. And Triple H will team up, of course, with his DX partner, which lets that go through. And this would be a match I'd be more interested in playing. Yeah. So that's 8. However, that's just 2 rivalries. Tag team and then the world title. Which means that I kind of want to do another one here. I think we should go with like a tag team vibe in this show. I don't know why, but I'm feeling taggy, I guess. That's a good word, I think. I don't know. But in this one, so we could do Jeff and Punk here. So Team Jeff versus Team CM Punk, right? And then I think that leaves all the rivalries to be taken care of, doesn't it? So let's not do that. What we will do, kind of similar to last week, we'll keep CM Punk over here just to make it different. That's a bit different, I think, so it works. And then we'll do the same here for this one. I don't think it was Jeff we did this with and stuff. I hope not, because that's like killing it for me. Because you don't want to be redundant either, and I hope I'm not redundant. That's not good. Which Taker, Shad, Piper. That works. So that's 8, 11, 12. Alright, never mind. Tag team action we're gonna have. Or not, because we're just gonna move people around. Carlito. Where's Burke? And Book's gotta get out the way. Roddy, Randy, and Matt. So that's 4, 8, 12, 15. Same 2. Hold on, because I think Jeff was in action. Who was in action here? Jeff was in action, so Punk can be in action here. Jeff can be here. Punk will face JTG. Mark Henry. Perfect, we did it. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna play this match right here, the tag team junior tag match. That's exactly what we're playing. That is the match we're gonna do. That is the one match we're gonna do in this one. I know it looks like this show is all over the place. That's kind of how I low-key kind of want it to be. Oh, Rick Rude and Randy won. Wow. The heels go over before the pay-per-view. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be Triple H. Because I kind of need Triple H to get a pin over Bret, and then we're really locked in. And what does kind of help us? I don't think I would really have a rivalry with...
Yo.
Anyways, folks, introducing first.
It's crime
He is a former ECW World Heavyweight Champion. He is one half of Prime Time. He is Shad.
On the way to the ring,
And folks, introducing his tag team partner. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Bret the Hitman Hart. And their opponents, the Reformed. Yep, you know what it means. The Reformed Tag Team. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, DX. They're here, ladies and gentlemen. The Degenerates have arrived, and for the first time I think ever, Shawn Michaels is being cheered. I mean, you're seeing it here, folks. D-Generation X, who doesn't love them? This is into my hands going, the camera like blinks aggressively, I don't know why. My apologies for the yawn. I've been making content. I recorded my stream, the Barely Legal one, on Friday. Just did a UFC one for today. I love how Bret, in true Bret Hart fashion, went for Shawn Michaels. It doesn't get any better than that.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in. Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
Look at this. Triple H now. Again, Triple H knows he needs
Wow,
to pin
great
Bret.
reversal.
The whole universe is unlocked the way it
This
needs to be.
superstar is all fired up.
All is good with
He's
the world.
going
I'll be like
up,
Thanos
and what
for a
goes
moment.
up must come down.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
Is the game going for pedigree on Bret? Oh,
It doesn't get much bigger than that. That was a textbook
that is perfect
reversal.
teamwork. Hunter, you better get out of this. Hunter, get out of this.
These superstars have been
So much can go
The
wrong
hatred.
from that top turnbuckle.
The hatred between Shawn Michaels. We have got to give that a few. I don't know how, but by God it will be. And no, I'm not giving them a 60-minute
I don't want
Iron
this
Man
match to
I would
end.
rather cry.
I'm with you, partner. But it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they got. Nice quick counter there. Uh-oh, look
The
out.
game
He's
looking
going
to
for
end it here
And
for
there
Bret
it
Hart
is, the
with the second pedigree.
My God, would you look at that. Talk about a crimson match.
He wasted
What?
no time going for that pin.
Oh my Lord. There is no way Shawn just picked him up like it was nothing.
Talk about
Mink.
superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them.
As far
You're
as Bret
looking
has
at
been
them
busted
right here.
wide open.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be there.
Oh my God! Here
Yeah, I
it
think it's
comes!
over for
The
Bret.
pedigree. He's looking to put his opponent away right here. He's going for the pin.
It's over. And Triple H, just like with all the I needed right in the universe, Triple H has beaten Undertaker, Bret Hart. Bret Hart has beaten Rick Rude and Undertaker. Taker has beaten Bret Hart and Triple H. Or just Triple H, Bret Hart. Either way, everything works. Congrats to the reunified, or the one time for only one and only, the reunified D-Generation X, as they defeat the team of Bret Hart and Shad.
And the Heartbreak Kid.
Bit of a wonky last episode before Survivor Series for SmackDown, but it's alright. We just got a 4-star here. Wow, this game hates us. ACW is smart. Parking lot brawl. But we're going to outdo them. This screams ECW. Shitty match here. And Raw put the women's title. No offense to the women, before someone goes crazy on me, but let's be honest now, it's not ideal. A fatal 4-way. How do we do this shot? I don't want to do a steel cage, but I don't want to say Hell in a Cell either. But I feel like a steel cage just kind of like feels right, you know? But I think I like utilizing Hell in a Cell a lot because, for one, you only get to use it once. Why not use it? You know? But I do feel like we've probably overused it a bit. But I don't want just a regular hardcore match. And a steel cage takes too damn long in this game. I'm not even from the front. Yeah, I might not like it, but I'm going with Hell in a Cell because, like, why would I not? It's only fair. Wow, we're in Montreal and this poor bastard's not winning this title. Oh my God, that's so fucked. So not right. That is an epic match compared to these three, I'm just saying. And here, Elimination Chamber. I gotta put up my best guys. So if I've got 4 of them already here, Sean's gonna have to. I can't put Sean, he's in a rivalry. Gotta put people who aren't in a rivalry. So I'm gonna put King Booker. And Roddy Piper. Yeah. So that will be Survivor Series, the Elimination Chamber match, and then the World Heavyweight Championship one. Thank you. So this is to get that last entry into the match, so that's important. I feel like every time I gain, I start losing. I don't know what it is. I swear. Alright, folks, that is all I got for you in this episode. So if you did enjoy it, please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the BVTV Gaming channel. We'll see you all next time, everybody. And as always, stay off the hook. Peace out, everybody.